Right, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me the senior boys prefect of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School, and we're going to have a conversation with him after we have gone through all the process. Tell us, how did you do it to become the senior boys prefect, and who is Eugene?
Eugene is a student of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School, 18 years of age, a proud Ghanaian, and a native of Sepa.
Okay.
I started my basic school at Miracle Preparatory School and left to continue at Glory Kyere Learning Complex, both in Sunyani, here in the Bono region. And I left Glory to continue at Haram International School, that's in Cape Coast, at the central region of Ghana.
Oh, okay, so you continued in Cape Coast, and finally you came here as a student of Twene Amanfo.
Yes, please.
And currently you are the senior boys prefect. Now, Twene Amanfo has a new headmaster who strives for discipline. His main motive is that students of Twene Amanfo become very disciplined. How do you feel as a senior boys prefect?
Oh, I feel good and okay, especially to be working under him with the new rules that he has set aboard to help build a better task.
Oh, okay. So the new rules he has set, you share with his new rules he has set to build a better task.
Yes,
of course. Now, Twene Amanfo, tell the public, in what ways can Twene Amanfo be matched with other senior high schools across the country?
Oh, that's the enforcement of our official language and our dressing code.
Okay.
Aside judging a student by its behavior, the way he or she dresses and the way he or she speaks the English is also very important. Imagine you see a student outside with a Twene Amanfo uniform, properly dressed and speaking frequent and regular English. What do you think is happening? He or she is raising the image of the school, and by raising the image of the school is the key to match any other secondary school across or within the country.
Wow. So Twene Amanfo currently is noted as one of the best schools in the Bono region here and the Sunyani municipality, right?
Exactly.
Now, talking about discipline, how have you contributed to the discipline ever since your inception as a senior boys prefect?
How I've contributed to discipline ever since I became the senior boys prefect. There's a saying that united we stand, divided we fall.
Okay.
Just being cordial with the other prefects, especially the class prefects, who holds the position of the whole class, to make sure that certain bad aspects or certain bad behaviors in the students will be controlled, like bringing food to the classroom and speaking English, speaking P regularly. So I'm just trying to form a cordial relationship, or I'm forming a cordial relationship with all the prefects, even the students.
What do you want to achieve after you have served your term in office as a senior boys prefect?
To establish a cordial relationship between the students and the chosen prefects.
To establish a cordial relationship with the student. Okay.
And the chosen
well,
prefects.
I know that in every institution, old students do help their school to improve. What one thing do you think Twene Amanfo will need from old students to assist us in improving the school?
That's probably a nice question. What I think they can help to establish. The school is very that's the way as you can see.
Okay.
So if they could help us with first class rules or something like that.
First class rule.
Yeah.
Okay, so myself, I was here, I was a former student there. I'm a product of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School, and our roads are very bad. And so if the road, one thing that you would wish that old students and other stakeholders can do to help improve Twene Amanfo is the first class road we need in our school. Okay. Now, currently, how do you see the school in the next 5 years?
To be more modernized as compared to now.
Oh, okay, to be more modernized
as compared to
already now. We all know that Twene Amanfo is in the heart of the city. You get it? So it is very grateful to be more modernized. Will be one of the things you will need to be doing to make the school one of the best schools in Ghana. Are we getting it? So again, the final words to students and stakeholders.
My final word to students and stakeholders. You know, there's a certain word in this life which always humbles or like tarnish our image. That is failure.
Okay.
Being failing in life does not mean you haven't achieved anything. It means you've done it in a different way. And failing makes you learn a new thing. That's having an experience.
Okay.
That is said to be a best teacher.
Okay.
So I will just, my last word to them is to never stop trying anything that they are doing. Because the reason for you being failed is that you tried it a different way. And if you fail, that doesn't mean that like God has abandoned you or nothing like that. It means perhaps you have a better plan for you.
We are grateful speaking to the senior boys prefect of Twene Amanfo Senior High School. I believe you have a senior girls prefect. We would like to speak to the senior girls prefect.
Oh.
How do we do it?
Please, before you get into contact with the senior girls prefect, you must meet our SRC secretary.
Oh, before we get to the senior girls prefect, we should meet
The secretary, SRC secretary.
The SRC secretary.
Yes.
You must meet the SRC secretary before we can meet
the girls prefect.
Wow. So where do we locate the SRC secretary? She must be in class or?
Oh yeah.
Or is she around somewhere?
Yeah, I think she's around.
She's around. All right. So okay. Thank you. There she is. The secretary to the SRC. Wow, you must be so very important. We are looking for the senior girls prefect and we asked we should meet you before. How did you do it?
Inspiration to be the secretary to the school because I am patriotic and I love things surrounding the school. That's why. And so I was appointed by the 4 heads of the management of the school because of my hard work and my leadership skills I have.
Oh, okay. So it means the appointment did not come from the senior girls prefect. It came from the 4 heads. Obiaaa, yes. Madam Cynthia, yes. Madam Ophelia, and probably the headmaster. Wow. So for how long have you started this work, the secretary? Were you having a position back in JHS?
Yes. When I was in JHS, I was the girls prefect.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was here to be the secretary of the prefectorial board.
Prefectorial board. That is the S.H.S. Now we want to speak to the senior girls prefect. We learned we have to come to you so that you lead us to where the senior girls prefect is. Currently, I can see students around. Where can we find or locate the girls prefect?
She might be at the library because she's a very hardworking woman and she loves to read a lot. And working with her, I've never regretted because through her, many of our plans have been enforced. For example, we set out groups among the students' body that they study. Okay, that's one thing we've also done, and then we've also gave an enthusiasm to the girls in the cultural group. We've also brought mentors who have mentored the girls in some leadership skills such as entrepreneurship and other leadership skills.
Oh, okay, other leadership skills. So that is what you've up to ever since the inception of this position. Wow, that is grateful. And what one thing would you like to be remembered for after you have served as a secretary to the S.H.S?
Okay, I'm all about human empowerment.
Okay.
And there's one history in this school that it's been for like 11 years now, no woman has become the secretary to the prefectorial board. So I'm making history and I want it to continue as such.
Very well. Amazing. You want to make history and let it continue as such. I can see we are approaching the library. Enter the library and find out. Hardworking and let's see whether she's there.
Here she is, as I said again, my hardworking girls prefect, Miss Charity Asubonteng.
Whoa, there she is, the senior girls prefect. Wow, good morning.
Good morning.
Finally, we have met the senior girls prefect of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. And you must be so hard to find. Who are we speaking to now?
My name is Asubonteng Charity, third-year student of Twene Amanfo, and also the senior guest prefect, as you said. I'm 18 years old. I was born in Kumasi, Mensah, and I come from Jedasu number 1. You know, because I'm always at the library, that's why it's hard to find me. That's why I'm always busy learning, that's it.
Oh, very well. All right. What made you go for this particular position? But before that, can we take a walk?
Okay. Yes. The position of the girls prefect is one of the topmost positions recognized in the school. Due to that, there is a need for somebody who is intelligent, obedient, faithful to occupy such position. And all these qualities were found in none but I, Asubonteng Charity. And this and many more empowered me to go for such position. And also there are some problems or challenges my school is facing, which I have the desire to address and solve during my tenure of office.
Wow, this is very amazing. I mean, I was a student here from 2015 to 2018, and I have gone back to offer my internship here in Twene Amanfo Senior, and I came to meet a very powerful senior girls prefect. Our time, what have you learned from your predecessors? I'm sure after our batch, the likes of Jiggle Bennett, what did you learn from them, and how did they inspire you?
Yes, you know, the senior girls prefect, our former senior girls prefect, I've learned so many things about them because they took action. You see, even though they have about them, they have learned a legacy that people have been mentioning their name, let me put it that way. So I wanted to be like them. So I want to be recognized. That's why I even went for the position.
All right. That is very grateful. So ever since you came, I know you have your vision for being the senior girls prefect. I know that one of them is discipline.
Yes.
How do you want to contribute to the discipline of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School?
You know, when it comes to discipline aspect of Twene Amanfo, now you're even get a new headmaster who has been helping us. He has done majority of the work. So discipline in Twene Amanfo here to empower it more. I've introduced new rules and regulations that have been helping the school with the discipline aspect.
Oh, that is great. Again, can you tell us or give us a little bit you know about Twene Amanfo?
Okay. Twene Amanfo was first a basic school, which was called High Street, and was opened by Sir John Maxwell in the year 1930. So this building you see here is 92 years.
This one?
Yes, 92 years.
Whoa, I came here and I never knew. Yes. Amazing.
Yes, it's 92 years.
Okay.
It was called High Street because of the road from the VRA to Municipal Hospital. Then it later changed to Farm School.
Okay.
Which the former president of Ghana, Dr.
Okay.
also came here.
You mean our former president,
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
K. Buzia?
He was here.
A former student of this school?
Yes.
Wow.
And he was even out to my house.
Oh, okay.
So they call our house the house of Buzia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you mean which of the houses?
House 2.
House 2?
Yes, house 2.
Oh,
the
wow.
house of Buzia.
Okay. All right.
And also in the year 1918, then it finally changed to Twene Amanfo, which is 41 years now. So that's all about Twene Amanfo, I know.
All right. And we'll be speaking to your students. I mean, we'll be time with Dennis is here, and the main motive is to come back, speak to, encourage students as they take their studies serious. And so we'll be going to your class. Where?
Yeah, my class?
Yes, your class. So let's go there and let's interact with students.
Well, anyway, my class is the best class among all the Form 3 class.
Goodness.
Yes, my class at A, they are brilliant. This is my class 3 at A. The most intelligent, brilliant class.
Wow.
Good morning, class.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are fine.
Amazing. So this is 3 arts.
You see, we are not many because we are intelligent. You know?
Ladies and gentlemen, resume your seats. We are very privileged to have with us the senior girls prefect, and of course, this is his own class. We are here, and I was a product of this particular institution, and I'm grateful to go and come back and meet my own Twene Amanfo excelling in this way. And so, a little advice that I want to give to you guys is, to take your studies very serious. There is one thing that you have to do. There is one motive you have. The moment you step your foot here in this school, remember that you came alone and you'll be going alone. And so please, take your books serious so that Twene Amanfo can also be matched against or any other institution across this country. I can see this gentleman over there. Gentleman, what is your name? Eduse Richmond. Yeah. Wow. Eduse Richmond. Tell us, ever since you came to Twene Amanfo, what is one thing that makes you love the school?
As I don't get any person, and I think that the school is accessible for physical training. And also, as for me, to consider me as my work, the way I work, the school is very comfortable for physical training people.
Okay.
So that makes me love the school.
Right. So Richmond loved the school very well because the school cares about physically challenged, and Richmond is in the class where the girls' prefects come from. Apart from you, do you have any other prefects in this class?
Yes, the compound overseer is here.
Can we see her? The compound overseer. Amazing! Wow! The sports prefect. Where is the sports prefect?
So many house prefects. I can't even.
The house prefect. Let us see you. Stand up. Wow! General arts. Coming up with all these prefects. Oh, that it is true. Your class is very brilliant. Yes. So please, you can have your seat. So we carry just one message. Try as much as possible to. We were here. We led into debate competition among 10 schools, and Twene Amanfo came first and all that stuff. Now I know that on the map, Twene Amanfo is one of the best schools in Sunyane, possibly in the Bono region. And so please, as I've been saying always, try as much as possible to take your studies serious, especially you are in Form 3 and very soon you'll be writing your WASI. On this note, I wish you all the best, and we'll be moving to other classes to check up on it. Thank you very much for having us.
Look at one of our science classes.
Okay, science class.
Yeah, science class.
Do you have a representative from the National Science and Maths?
Yes, so many of them. Dennis, here is the science class. You see, they are very few because they are intelligent.
Wow. Good afternoon. I believe I have with me students who are representing Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School in this year's Science and Maths quiz, right? Yes. Alright, please resume your seat. Right, and we are very privileged to be in your class or visit your class. Time with Dennis here seeks to encourage students of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School as you take your studies serious. I know this year you'll be writing your final exams, and of course, having gone and come back as an intern here, I want to take this opportunity to visit some of these classes and encourage you that yes, I was also once a student here, and now I am back here to practice teaching. And so we are here to inform you that yes, do not put your books away, okay? Twene Amanfo, over the past years, about 4 years ago, is improving from my time having meet about 10 schools in a debate competition and winning. My time 2018, Twene Amanfo also contested for the National Science and Maths quiz at the quarterfinals, and we did very well. From that year, we are improving gradually. And so please, can I see students who are aspiring or being represented by Twene Amanfo in this year's National Science and Maths quiz? Can I see by hand? Oh, okay, we have 2 ladies, 2 gentlemen, and one gentleman over there. Okay, so that is grateful. Indeed, Twene Amanfo is also one of the schools moving forward as one of the best schools in Bono region. We thank you for having a word with you, and we know that you're going to take your studies serious, you're going to take your books serious. Your friends, when you are giving assignments, do them, and we know that yes, we will be at the peak. Thank you very much for having you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, bye bye.
Dennis, this is also a business class. So let's get in and see what is there.
Yes, business class.
Yeah,
I guess
class.
that is my class.
Oh.
I have been teaching ever since I came here. Wow. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Please resume your seats. Yes, Charity, indeed. Of course, this is my own class, the business class. This afternoon we are here for just a simple mission. Time with Dennis. I was a product of this institution and I did business. I continue to further it in the University of Education. Now I can appear at University of Skills, Training and Entrepreneurial Development. I feel that yes, I have to come back to my roots, offer my internship here, and use this as a medium to encourage my younger brothers and sisters as we continue to take their studies very serious. This is a Form 3 class, Business S.H.S. 3, and I know very well that very soon you'll be writing your words. Please and please again, as I did here, please take your studies serious, and as a matter of fact, try as much as possible to write and pass. For Twene Amanfo, we are now known as one of the best schools in Sunyane, that is in the Bono region. One of the best schools from my time 2018 down to 2022. So please, as much as possible, take your books serious. When you are giving assignments, do it, because there is one motive why you came here. You came alone and you'll be leaving alone. Your motive is to come and write and pass. Out of all the years you're going to spend in your life, you are spending 3 of these years in S.H.S. And S.H.S. set the standard as the high institution that will lead you to success. So if you don't pass, you do yourself. So please, as much as possible, let's try to take our steps there. And I know, when I came, you guys are really doing well. And I'm very impressed. I am still proud that yes, I was a product of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. So we continue the journey with the Senior Girls Prefect to the Visual Arts department, so that we meet students who are also brilliant. I am pretty aware that we have a particular student there. I have seen him. He was the one who presented a picture to the ambassador, the France ambassador to Ghana, right? I believe you were there and you saw it. We're going to show to our people that yes, Twene Amanfo also can draw any other person and we have talent. Thank you very much for having time with us, and may God bless you.
Dennis, do you know that Twene Amanfo is a technical school?
Yes, I'm aware.
And this is one of our technical class.
Yes, we have gone to the secondary aspect, and this is the technical class. Good afternoon, class. I believe this is 3 technical or 2 technical. 2 technical. All right. So, Amanfo I know is one of the institutions in Ghana that do all courses, with the exception of Agric. And we are in the technical class. Can we speak to the class prefect? Where is the class prefect? All right, gentlemen, your name. Tell us your name.
My name is Obeng.
Abu the Idris. Alright, just come close. Abu, tell us, technical, what is entailed in technical? What courses form up the technical course?
The electives that we are offering, we have elective maths, physics, technical drawing, and this. So including the course subjects.
Okay.
So for the electives, now our teachers are performing well, teaching us well, but as you can see, the only problem that we have in Twene Amanfo here is the environment.
The environment. Okay.
If you go to the dining hall,
okay,
you can see that the gutters are choked.
Yes.
So that's the only problem, the big problem that we are having in Twene Amanfo.
Okay.
So I would like that the president or the people in parliament, they will come and help us so that problem will stop.
They'll give us a facelift. Thank you very much for speaking to us. We now have more. So are you preparing for your exams?
Yes.
Yeah, really prepared. So yes, students of technical are poised for action because one thing, currently they are doing mathematics, as you can see, with their graph and everything. So that is what Twene Amanfo brings you. That is what Twene Amanfo brings you. One of the best schools in Sunyani that I know. One of the best schools I know in Sunyani. Alright, class captain, thank you very much for speaking to us. We are much grateful. And we wish you all the very best in your endeavors. Thank you and have a fruitful day. Alright, so I think on our way to the visual arts department, tell us, before you even get there, what are some of the legacies you want to leave for the school as a senior girls prefect?
Okay, you can see we have problem with our rows.
Okay.
So I've been doing this. I've been writing letters to the Old Students Association to come and assist us on our rows. So if I help with this project, why won't they recognize me by the rows?
Oh, okay, okay.
You know? And they'll even name me by the road.
Wow.
Curtis Road.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Okay, so that is the one legacy you want to leave.
Yes.
You want people to come and help us.
Yes.
Construct the rules.
It's our time we had first class rules in
Yes. During the time of Jiggle, we also have Bennis. I think the year 2019-2020, and we have. He brought out these lava benches. What did you learn from them?
They worked hard. That was good to invent this or bring garden chairs in Twene Amanfo. And it has encouraged me to do something more than what they have done.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I want to do this kind of project for Twene Amanfo.
I asked this question to the senior boys prefect. I'm asking you,
okay,
where do you see Twene Amanfo in the next 5 years?
Twene Amanfo will be among the best schools in category A.
Category A?
Seriously.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is very serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twene Amanfo will change totally. Yeah. Our cadet team is here. They went for training.
It is a coincidence.
Yeah.
It is a coincidence of having good afternoon, sir. Permission to carry on. Yes, it's a coincidence. I don't know, but they just came out from the rehearsals on the set of March. What is coming on this Sunday? And these are our Twene Amanfo cadets.
Dennis, and you know that our cadet team was first 2019, 6 March.
2019?
Yes.
So by then I had completed appreciate. So then they can promise me of this year's cadet, this year's set match that they are going to be first again.
The French will say exactment.
The French will say what?
Exactment.
Exactment. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, this is very powerful, amazing. I told you earlier that Twene Amanfo is matching every senior high school across the country. This time, 2019, Twene Amanfo was first. 2020, I think, was the COVID time.
Yeah.
Then 2021. 2021 was the COVID time.
Yeah.
And this year, Twene Amanfo, I bet you, will be crowned as the winner. Thank you very much for having us today, cadets. Aho! Thank you so much. So yes, we just met with the cadets. We are heading towards the visual arts blog of Twene Amanfo. Visual art. When we talk about the visual art, it's all about artifacts, artistic images, drawings, and all that stuff. Wow, there it is. Welcome to Visual Arts Department. I have with me the class captain of Auto Mechanic. Good afternoon, your name?
Yes, my name is Diawuo, class captain of 302.
Class captain of 302.
Yes,
what makes up your course?
Our course is all about anything that deals with engine, especially cars and automotive machines.
Oh, so it's basically about cars, engines, and automotive machines. Okay, so when coming to this school, did you specifically choose that this is what I am here for?
Yes, please. I'm here to pursue what I can. Because I know great people in this nation who have made it through auto mechanic.
You know many great people in this institution, or in this country, who has made it through auto mechanic. So it's one of the best courses here in Twene Amanfo. So what advice will you give to potential students? I mean, we are yet to have the S.H.S. 1 student. So what advice will you give to any any JHS student who is yet to come to Twene Amanfo?
I will tell every student who is about to write the BC or who have already written the BC that when coming to any technical institution, you have to pursue a technical course, especially auto, because auto you can do any practicals you want, and the practicals, it brings more knowledge past in the classroom, and when you go to the practical room, it also gives you more about.
So auto mechanic is okay. Thank you very much. It's basically practicals. Okay, all right. And we are much grateful speaking to us, and thank you very much for your time. And again, my last word I'll give to students of Twene Amanfo, especially in the auto mechanic department, that yes, yours too is very important and you must take it serious so as you can make it in the higher level. You are doing the cars, the machines, the equipment and all that stuff. Without them, we cannot live. Thank you very much for having time with us, and we wish you all the best, especially in your end of year exams and your... do you write WASI? No. You write NAPTEX? Yes, so NAPTEX. We wish you the very best in your NAPTEX. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Final, Dennis, I want you to take a look at some of our students in art.
Wow.
Sketching.
You mean in art?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, this guy sketched the France ambassador. And it was very beautiful.
Oh, yeah. That is beautiful. So, okay, so he was the same guy who drew the France ambassador to Ghana.
Yes.
The woman who just came recently.
Yes.
That is great. Wow. Gentlemen, may we know you. What is your name? Emmanuel. Wow. This is beautiful. I can see this is yourself. Wow. I'm speechless. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speechless. Here in Twene Amanfo. Powerful. This is brilliant. And from the word go, I saw it and I was like, wow, this is him. This is him. Twene Amanfo is moving ahead, and we are noted as one of the best when it comes to sports, entertainment, academics, arts, everything. Twene Amanfo is one of the best schools. We are grateful to see you this way, and you communicate to our people out there. This is a very nice art. Wow. Wow. So, how did you do it? What inspired you? Wow. The same person. Great.
So, you don't want to draw me.
What inspired you?
Be sketching yourself. How to draw me?
What inspired you?
By the way, like I get more encouraged in some people. So like let's say, let me say it this way. When I sketch this, and they say some people come and see how it looks like and how beautiful it is, they give me more like even here.
Okay. We are being encouraged. Okay. So we are also using our platform and this medium that yes, you are doing a great work, and so we encourage you. Keep it up. Who knows? This is one of the things you might be eating from. So you've really done well. Thank you very much for having time with us. Your name again? Emmanuel Chen.
Yeah, but on my Facebook name is Abrantia Pencils.
Abrantia Pencils.
Pencils.
Abrantia Pencils.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Pencil too. So all this was done just by pencil.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. This is amazing. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. So this is a Twene Amanfo student who has come out with these artistic images and even image of himself. I'm speechless.